Welcome back everybody to Simcity, the cities of tomorrow. That's right, I'm your city manager, of course, Raetac, and we're back once again in Halfmoon Banks. It has been a little time since the last I was in Halfmoon Banks. Actually, it's been a little while since I've been in Simcity itself. Been on a vacation, and oh no. No. Oh, no. Where, what? Hang on. Let's just go down to a slower speed. I want to find out where... Oh. Crikey. And watch my frame rates drop like crazy. Okay. The monster has decided to destroy my water pumping station. Fantastic. And a few, housing. And I don't know where it's decided to go. Oh, it's actually decided to bury itself in my garbage dump. So I've lost my water pumping station. Thank you very much, Mr. Godzilla, or whatever I like to call you. But he's going to my garbage dump and he's proceeding to eat it. Oh dear, the things that happen. I wonder if it's actually going to destroy parts of my... Actually, I think it already has destroyed parts of my garbage dump. So let's just check. That's a garage. I think I can actually delete that. Okay, it looks like my garbage atomizer has actually withstood the brunt of the attack. But I do have a little problem with water now. Just a very, very small one, like there is none. Right, let's get rid of that. Yes, we need to replace that as soon as humanly possible. Get rid of these houses. And I need to get a water pumping station back quick. Actually, I don't have a lot of actual water available in that area, which is actually problematic, really. Where else could I actually steal water from? Not very many places, to be honest. Where is my sewage getting treated at? That's a very good question. Where is my sewage getting treated at? All the way over there. Oh, it's a sewage sanitizer. That is actually... okay, so we've got a treatment plant out there. We've also got another treatment plant here. That's where I was probably getting most of my water. So I'm going to have to put back in a pumping plant. You know, I think I'm actually going to take out this road here because it's not really doing much, honestly. And yeah, it's not doing much at all. So if I do that, and I'm going to actually put in the new water pumping station here. Right. And I have to put in a filtration pump here because I am pretty much slap bang next to industry. And I'm just going to have to try and work these basic pumps. Okay, and yep, I've just got enough now. Alright, so hopefully that will actually fix that. Hey, it's my pet Bob. How did he get so big? Okay, yep. Very good. You eat the garbage and be gone with you. I suppose moving out that pumping station is actually giving me a bit more space in regards to other things. Now, I've done a little thing with Halfmoon Banks, and that has introduced the notion of gambling and tourism and all this sort of bizzo. Okay, he's quite happily eating there, fine. Okay, let's have a look at... Oh, we've got a high tourist demand. More tourists want to come into the city that your current transportation system... Yes. Add or expand your mass transit options to serve more tourists. Well, that's easier said than done, really. I mean, I would like to be able to put in well, airport would be nice, but that is not going to be an option. I just sheerly do not have the space. Boats I could possibly do or not. I don't have the space for that either. Yes, that is definitely a problem. I could go actually could check out the bus station. I think I've got a bus actually. Why am I missing some bus stops here? There's no transit options for these buses around, especially in the places where I'm actually getting people to come and visit, namely the casino. Why am I missing out on all these bus stops? I do not know. Let's get that coverage dealt with. Quick, smart. At least we'll get the buses working for us for a change. Alright, yeah, there is some... I did want to actually get rid of this particular oil refinery. Now, Halfmoon Banks it's fulfilled its role. It's actually making a good deal of money for my region. It is going to be propping up my university at Rockaway Ridge, but I do want to actually expand on the old sky bridge, or not the sky bridges, the what do you call them? Mega towers. That's right. Now I do have a slight problem with like some of my mega towers. With some of the levels aren't actually performing properly. Namely, some of them are actually off. Now they're overworked. I've actually closed that one. I'm not entirely sure how to fix this. Apparently they're overworked. Some levels are telling them to move in. They're overworked. I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. Maybe a few parks, or I would have thought with the Cyclops coaster crowns on top of these actually particular mega towers, actually there would be no problem with said things being overworked. But I do have problems of apartment levels that are not actually functioning properly. But we'll just turn some of these back on and see how we go. Alright, increase satisfaction to attract residents. It could be a bit of a problem. I may have to actually rip down one of these mega towers and basically start it again from scratch. I'm not entirely sure how things actually have progressed. Maybe let's do that right now. Okay, let's just pause. We've got the money to do it, so we can. So we want to replace it to go back with a crown of the Cyclops. Right. So we're going to take out that apartment level there. We'll turn that apartment level back on again. Increase satisfaction to attract residents. Now, for us to do that for this particular tower, that would be to add a park. Attraction. Okay. So that's what I think should happen for that particular level. At least I'm thinking anyway. Make your residents happy with a park level. Shoppers gain happiness when they have no money. Park levels also keep the kids off the streets. Raises land value. So I'm going to put a park here. So hopefully that should actually fix these two apartment levels here. Well, I think it's a fix one for the time being. Hopefully it will fix the other one. Still, we're still making a fair bit of money, which I'm quite happy with. Now, I do believe I will be able to use what's called a ground scrubber to fix another area, which I thought I would actually make another mega tower, but I'm just going to have to basically hold off on that and wait and see how things pan out. Mega towers I've found to be very hard to pretty much get right. Apparently I've got all these available jobs. I just can't get enough people in to actually satisfy all these jobs. Apparently. Okay, Thunder Ridge's dump can't take any more of Halfmoon Bank's trash. No kidding. Alright, so that parking level is getting built. I want to basically get rid of this oil refinery. It doesn't... By the looks of things, I could probably actually move out of being an oil tycoon. I've actually got the full petroleum HQ, so I don't really need all this industry here. So we're going to move out of this, and I require... Yeah, water pump is polluted. So maybe I'm just going to get rid of this filtration thing here. We're still just pumping enough water. I think I should be just within the area of safe water. It seems to be okay for the time being. Alright, so now what I want to do with all this pollution here, I think it's in waste disposal, ground scrubber. Now, it will do quite a large area, so I do want to actually put a road. Let's just say out there for the time being. Doesn't really have to be anything fancy, but I do want to have that ground scrubber to have enough area to actually fix the amount of pollution that I've got right there now. Okay, so this is going to be very, very interesting. Apparently we're not collecting enough recycling bins. Maybe I'll actually go here. I don't know why I selected that, but I did anyway. Let me see. I want to put in more truck collections, which I can do. I don't know why that I wasn't actually didn't have so many options for the garbages to be collected. I don't know, but hopefully that will help. Anyhow, so hopefully not enough control net. Oh no, there we go. Scrubbing ground pollution. So this should be we should be able to get all this ground pollution out, and the overall goal is to actually start another mega tower. Why, I got no idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because apparently I've got all these available jobs. I've got all these available jobs that I've got no unemployed, but I can't actually get enough people in to fill them. Let's have a look here. Satisfaction, not enough water. Definitely I'm having trouble actually keeping enough water coming into the actual city itself. So let's see if I can't... Well, I'm still pumping some water from here. I should be pumping more than enough water to cover everything. Water is polluted. I thought I fixed that. Okay, not enough rooms to increase density. What does it say? Water problems. You shouldn't have any problems. So that I'll just put it in the ground scrubber down here. In fact, I'll do that. I will do that. If that's going to help with my water supply problems, why the hell not? So if I go back to the old garbage and do that. So hopefully that will help with the actual ground pollution. And I'll be able just to pump nice, clean, safe water, apparently. Control net. How am I actually going off of my control net? Only just got enough to cover everything. Yeah, I've only just got enough control net. Okay, scrubbing ground pollution. Well, this ground scrubber is pretty much only temporary, just to basically clean up that area. So it should be interesting, because apparently the ground scrubber actually cleans the ground and basically shifts the pollution into the air. So I don't know how that is exactly going to work, but we'll see nonetheless. Okay, Gam, what's the problem here? High tourist demand, yes. I am still making a good amount of profit, which is good. But apparently I have trouble with my... with the, basically getting enough people in. I don't have enough low wealth tourists. I'm just not getting enough people or those type of people in. Yeah, I've got a lot of medium wealth tourists, but no real low wealth tourists. And how to fix that? I'm not really sure, to be quite frank. Everything else seems to be hunky-dory over here. Still having troubles with water. But there shouldn't be any trouble with water. It's probably because the little issue I had with ground pollution, perhaps. That is getting better. Germs map. Yeah, okay, so go back to there. Yeah, the ground scrubber is doing its job. By the looks of things. Ah, you see? Big clouds of pollution. Being blown off that way. Yeah, so I've got a little bit of a problem with ground pollution at the moment. It has spoiled my water supply. But I'm just going to have to try and wait it out, unfortunately. Okay. So things are going fairly well within Halfmoon Banks. Yep, the ground pollution is slowly getting taken away. Could I put in an airport? I was kind of curious about doing that. Now I've actually got rid of that oil refinery. I'm actually kind of thinking I might be able to even put it in here. No way in hell. The airport is way too long. I just don't have the space to do it. Just don't have the space to do it, unfortunately. But the ground scrubbers, they're doing their job. Definitely doing their job. Alright, so now what are they talking about here? Worker shortage. No kidding. I'm trying to fix it. Well, if I got a worker shortage, maybe I've just got too many jobs. If I've got too many jobs, I suppose I can actually de-zone some of these other places. And maybe zone them for something else. Perhaps. Or I've actually got all this space here. I've got all this space here available. I could actually use that. Go for a bit of high density roads. Put that in there. Put another road through here. Like that. And I could quite convincingly put a few more residentials in here. And hopefully it will help out everything. Yeah, a few more residents. Why not? I know you're pretty much living right next to the garbage atomizer, but this is the problem I face. I just don't have the amount of workers required for this actual particular city. Apparently the budget panel is getting a little bit dicey. I'm not quite making as much money from trading, well, basically making plastic and trading it out and with the fuel. But yeah, because I've actually, yeah, basically pulled out one of my income sources. Let's see what this quest is all about. Color up, great. Let's go. We're all in. Okay, we'll do it. What do they want to do? Earn 100,000 in gambling. Upgrade the gambling HQ to a gambling company. Now, I don't know how many high value tourists I'm actually getting in at the moment. Yeah, it could be interesting if I tried to put down a high wealth type casino, perhaps. High wealth sleek casino. How big is it? Well, those casinos are actually rather large. Do we have smaller ones? Elegant casino. They are actually pretty big too. That is definitely a problem. Let's go have a look at our mega tower, see how that's panning out, especially with our park level. Ah, yes, excellent. Still no little problem with the satisfaction here. Alright, let's try. Okay, crown. Let's go with a tiered park crown. I mean, I went with the Skyclops coaster beforehand. It was actually doing okay, but I think we'll go with the park. And hopefully that might fix the problem I have within this tower. And definitely hope with increasing the satisfaction to the tower. Okay, this tower's... I've got a couple level... one level that's been turned off. So we'll see how things pan out with that. Gambling house. I might be able to actually edit some of these gambling houses, maybe. But I'm not attracting the low wealth tourists. Which is, I suppose, a bit of a problem. I'm still making a lot of money from the medium wealth tourists. So what I could probably do... Could I put... I can't fit another table in. Damn it. A lounge? No, can't fit that in there either. Let me see. Marquee? Oh, I could put a couple marquees in. I've got the space to do it. I can only put one in. Damn it! Casino marquee. But people are actually coming into the casino. I mean, I've got like a passenger train station right next to the casino. I mean, how close do you have to be? I mean, really? But it seems like the traffic... I don't have any traffic congestion. Doesn't seem to be anyway. Got a few hot spots here and there, but it seems to be flowing quite nicely. By the looks of things anyway. I'm still waiting for all this ground pollution to be cleaned out. We're getting there though. We are slowly getting there. Okay, that's definitely good. The water pollution's clean, so I should be able to get away with not having so much problems with trash there. Okay, I'm just waiting for the density to pop on those households. They probably won't do much. The spacing's all pretty much very wrong for that area. Okay, they're doing great. Okay, now I've got that park crown. Hopefully, increase says that's just not working. I've got a feeling I might have to actually demolish this whole entire tower down to where it is not working, and yeah, try and build up from there. Well, the high wealth value tower is actually doing fantastically. Absolutely fantastically. Alright, and they're making money hand over fist. And that's probably the only reason this region's actually even working. Yeah. But, yeah, these low-level apartments, they're just not doing what I want them to do. And hopefully, well basically once this ground pollution is all taken care of, I can actually put in another mega tower down here. And hopefully we'll be able to, yeah, fix this. Well, that's the hope anyway. A little bit of congestion there, got traffic. But all in all, Halfmoon Banks isn't doing too badly. So I think today, what we are going to do, let's go to the region map. Let's check out how the other regions are doing. Starlight Fields is doing alright, they still need plastic. Thunder Region needs money. And Rockway Ridge is apparently doing okay. Now, what haven't I played lately? Actually, I'm going to go back to Thunder Ridge, but before I do that, for the next episode, we're going to gift it some money and see if we can't bail it out once again. Okay, we'll give her maybe about 1 million. And hopefully, we might be able to do something with there. Because it has been quite a fair while since I've been back to Thunder Ridge. Okay folks, well I'd like to thank you all for joining me as I'm basically trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing with Halfmoon Banks. It's still my cash cow for the region, but yeah, I have to try and get something else going. Definitely have to get something else going. Alright folks, well I'll see you all next time.